Genesis 17, the covenant of circumcision. When Abram was 99 years old, the Lord appeared to him and said, I am God Almighty. Walk before me faithfully and live blamelessly. I will establish my covenant between us and multiply your descendants greatly. Abram fell face down, and God spoke to him, saying, As for me, this is my covenant with you. You will be the father of many nations. No longer will you be called Abram. Your name will be Abraham, for I have made you the father of many nations. I will make you exceedingly fruitful, and nations and kings will come from you. I will establish my covenant as an everlasting covenant between me and you and your descendants for generations to come, to be your God and the God of your offspring after you. I will give to you and your descendants the whole land of Canaan, where you now live as a foreigner, as an everlasting possession, and I will be their God. Then God said to Abraham, As for you, you must keep my covenant, you and your descendants after you for all generations. This is my covenant that you must keep. Every male among you must be circumcised. You must undergo circumcision as a sign of the covenant between me and you. Every male among you, 8 days old, must be circumcised, whether born in your household or purchased from a foreigner who is not your descendant. Whether born in your household or bought with your money, they must be circumcised. This physical sign will be an everlasting covenant. Any male who is not circumcised will be cut off from his people, for he has broken my covenant. Then God said to Abraham, As for Sarai, your wife, do not call her Sarai any longer. Her name will be Sarah. I will bless her and give you a son through her. She will be the mother of nations, and kings will come from her. Abraham fell face down and laughed. He thought, Can a man who is 100 years old have a son? Can Sarah give birth at 90? So Abraham said to God, May Ishmael live under your blessing. But God replied, No, your wife Sarah will bear you a son, and you will name him Isaac. I will establish my covenant with him as an everlasting covenant for his descendants. As for Ishmael, I have heard your request. I will bless him, make him fruitful, and multiply his descendants greatly. He will father 12 rulers, and I will make him into a great nation. But my covenant I will establish with Isaac, whom Sarah will bear to you by this time next year. When God finished speaking, he departed from Abraham. On that same day, Abraham took his son Ishmael, along with every male born in his household or bought with money, and he circumcised them as God had commanded. Abraham was 99 years old when he was circumcised, and his son Ishmael was 13. That very day, Abraham and Ishmael were both circumcised. Every male in Abraham's household, whether born there or bought from a foreigner, was circumcised with him.